Good morning. Just have to get the chat monitoring going and then we can get right into it. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. Chat monitoring is online. Right. Today we're going to be on the hopefully finally completing the mastery for the Liberec to Stara Paka route, which has taken almost 3 streams at this point, which is, yeah, annoying. Oh yeah, here we go. Just checking to see what scenarios we need to do today. Yeah. If you hear a million cicadas in the background, that's because I have to have my windows open as it's quite warm here in Japan. A bit of shunting parts 1 and 2, which will have the Chede class 750. Also, I do want to check something though. Did the mastery for Thames Valley branches get added? No. That route's been out for over a week at this point, and we still can't do the mastery. Disgraceful. Anyway. So yeah, we just have to complete 2 more scenarios and a bit of shunting. A bit of shunting scenario is divided up into 2 parts, so that's very nice. Also, oh, I do want to show something. Where is it? I want, oh, here it is. Yeah, there's a new mod on the Train Sim community website that I want to shout out. Oh, is it? Where is it? Is it in PC editor mods? Yes, it is. Here we go. Hang on. I'll just, if I switch you over, here we go. If you are not a fan of the Österreichische Bundesbahnen class 4024 and think it needs, and the sounds are just a bit meh or doesn't have enough variance for you, well, this mod is for you. New matching liveries for all 3 different versions that you get across Salzburg, Rosenheim, S-Bahn, Vorarlberg, and the Semmeringbahn. CityJet S-Bahn regional liveries, new 4023 and 4124 variants, CCTV, advertisements, passenger information displays, MFD pages, updated sounds, which are the crucial part for me, new lights, substitutions for appropriate routes and regional liveries, and guard mode. And then here's the list of the liveries. Look at that! Incredible! And then the train is available for their respective routes in timetable mode, but can also be used in free roam too, and will be featured in custom timetables and scenarios as well. Yeah. And it's across, and there's different .pack files depending on which variant. So there's one with, yeah, and there's no other dependencies for these mods to work. All you have to have is Semmeringbahn, Semmeringbahn, S-Bahn Vorarlberg, or what is the other one? Salzburg Rosenheim. So yeah, there's different .pack files for each version. And there's also, if you want to get this file by Aran, that fixes the PIS on the Semmeringbahn. So yeah, highly recommend. This mod is a highly recommend from yours truly, and I think I probably will be downloading it too. So let's go back to Train Sim World. Yeah, so hopefully, yeah. So yeah, we've completed the Can You Fix It mod to, not mod, scenario last stream, like, and the end of day. Now we've got a bit of shunting, which will have the 750. So let's. Wouldn't it be funny if we start? You can start off with part 2 if you really want to be annoying to yourself, but hey, yeah. Just have to mute my. Actually no. Let's go. Bit of shunting, part 1. Here we go. Yeah. They're still advertising the Steam Train Fest, even though that was 4 days ago that ended at this point. Also, happy August, viewers. Yes, it's now August already. Don't know how that time went by so fast. Yeah. Yeah, my internet is a bit broken at the moment. Right, but leave it at. Good day. Today you'll be doing some shunting before driving to turn off. Your train will have 2 banking locomotives coupled until reaching Germanice. You'll need to decouple those there. Good luck. Okay. Okay, let's get you on. So our steed for today is 750-121 in this white and green livery. Alright, electric compartment door. So I think we'll be doing a cold start, which is pretty rare for TSW. Oh, that squeaking noise never fails to annoy me. Battery on. Ka-chunk. That's a very nice switch, that is. Close electric compartment doors. Sit down. Whoa. Signal lights. White. White. What? It's white at both ends? Is that realistic? Okay. Start the engine. Okay, let's do this from the outside. I'm holding the start button. Hold for priming. Oh, okay. Come on, buddy. Let's get you started. Please start. Yeah. Yeah, I think the engine has to prime itself, so it's going to take a bit longer. Oh yeah, also I just noticed there's a clock in the middle of the speedometer on this thing. That's very cool. I hadn't noticed that before. Hello? You, Oh, did I break the scenario? Because I turned off the... If you remember, I switched off the battery breaker. Oh, come on. It's gotta be... You gotta be kidding me. Yeah. Also, due to my internet being slightly bronken at the moment, I can't communicate with anyone on Discord. At all. So, yeah. That's very annoying. Right, okay. Hopefully this restart does the trick. Good day, today you'll be doing some shunting before driving to turn off. Your train will have 2 banking locomotives coupled until reaching Germanice station. You'll need to decouple those there. Good luck. Yeah. Also, note the somewhat odd grammar with that. I think it might have been translated directly from Czech. So, yeah. Alright, okay. This time, no mistakes. Alright, battery breaker on, and this time, don't do anything. Yeah, don't do anything except what the scenario says to do. White both ends, interestingly enough. Okay, so here's the bit which threw me off last time. Also, this number seems to change every time. I wonder what that means. Come on, buddy. Going to start. Start, please. Just hold the Z key. That's easier than holding down mouse. My mouse button. It's not starting. Is this scenario broken? I can hear it, but it's just not turning on. Huh. Very odd. Very weird indeed. Is there a... Is there... Is that for... Oh, this is for banking operations. Yeah. Throttle is neutral. Reverser is in engine only. Throttle is off. Is there anything in here which could help? Tractions are on. Power mode is in solo. Regulators are on. These two breakers, the radio breaker is off, but that shouldn't be affecting the engine. Oh, that squeaking noise never fails to annoy me. Gives me the creeps. Safety device, air valve. Yeah, you can only really control the safety devices in this engine compartment, so that doesn't really help me now, does it? Ugh. I do like how we can individually change the armrests. That's so cool. Anyway. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. The ventilator fans on the top aren't spinning. Oh, wow. Train, different... Guess I just hold it for a bit while I try to do something else. Maybe it needs to be primed for like a minute or so. I did everything the scenario required of me. So I don't get why it's not starting. Maybe I have to hold the button for such a longer time than I think I should? Maybe. Start, you. Please start. There we go. Finally. That took a minute of holding the button down constantly. Okay. Turned out reverser off. Move reverser. There we go. Release the handbrake. Okay. Oh, that's the handbrake. Interesting. Turn on the J15 breaker. What? Open safety device. Oh, that's in the engine room. Safety. Oh, wow, that's loud. Alright. Let's also get the LVZ device on. Maybe I can't. Oh, I think I don't have the reverser inserted, so I don't think I can turn it on yet. So is this cab shut down? I think it is. Oh yeah, if I'm uncrouched, I clip through the top beams at the top of the cab. All right, here we go. I'll just use the keyboard shortcut to turn it on. Rest engine only. Unlock the key. Let the main reservoir fill to at least 6 bar. Hold that in the release position. Have to be very careful not to put it into quick release because, yeah. Right. Yeah. Around and 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 around. Turn on the radio. Yeah. I do want to get the LVZ on though. Front cab or rear cab? Maybe back cab? Okay, I'll just use the keyboard shortcut. I'm not really... because I think that does all of it for me. Right, keyboard shortcut on. LVZ on. There we go. Radio on. Yep, it's turning on. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Radio's on, mate. Set simplex on. Done.
Ahoj, tady Riviera motorové mašinky v Liberci na koleji 10B. Přál bych si jednat posun z koleje 10B na Pahrbek.
Nice.
Ahoj, tady vítejte Liberec. Pojedeme z 10B do trati směr Chrastava za SE 32 a potom po 116 na 10. a tam se ti dostavě po 3.
Signalist?
Z 10B za SE 32 a potom přes 10. na 116. Díky.
Alright. Okay, reverser forward. Sound the horn. Instrument lights on. Why do I have... I don't get it. Why do I have... Oh, it must be for shunting. I think I have signal lights on at the front and the back. Oh, got stuck. Alright, here we go. Give it like notch 2 because this thing does have quite a lot of oomph to it. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the vigilance system will go off constantly, so yeah, just letting you know now. Every time that blue light goes off, the vigilance goes off. It's like every 3 seconds or something. It's insane. Alright, shut you down. Don't need to go, like, above 20 kph. Note that, at that front cab, we have a clock in the middle of the speedometer. At this end, we don't. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh, hello. Do we just go under high voltage power lines? Because the LVZ system temporarily shut up a red light. That indicates, on the brakes. Nice. Set BS2 to cutout. Done. Lock the brake. LVZ off. Reverser off. Remove reverser. Sit in driver's seat. What do I do about the rate? Okay. Can I switch you off now? Maybe I have to hold down the button? Yeah, I guess I just leave it on. Also, note the sync. I didn't even know that was a thing in this unit. Through the engine room. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Sit down. Get the engine brake on just to hold us while we're here. Done. Radio on. Go via track Liberec's track 10. Liberec's track 10. Oh. LVZ system online. Wait a minute. Maybe you have to change the cab that the LVZ system affects. Hang on. Back cab. I don't know the difference between the two cabs, so hopefully this is the one. On. Off. On. What? Interesting. Should have showed up a blue light instantly. It hasn't. So just change the cab? Just want the LVZ system to work, please. Okay, let's just turn you on. Oh, it's because I have the engine brake in full. That would switch it off. Yeah. Simplex mode is on. Signal lights are all good. Instrument lights. Forgot to turn off the instrument lights at this end. Here we go. Reverse forward. Notch 2. Beat. Yeah. Yes, okay. LVZ system is working despite it being set to the other cab. Okay, I suppose that's the advantage of me just using the... Oh yeah, LVZ system. Did you see it showed up a red light there? That's cool. Guess I'll change the carrier frequency on that so it's not interfering with... So power lines don't interfere with it. Yeah, let's go notch 3. You have a bit to go. Yeah. Yeah. These are the last... A bit of shunting parts 1 and 2 are the last 2 scenarios I need to do before the mastery for this route is finally complete, which is probably the most time I've ever spent doing a route mastery. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe apart from WCML Crewe to Preston, which just got updated a couple of days ago. So finally it has decent frame rate. And I'm not joking, I loaded up Warrington Bank Key and it finally has like a decent frame rate. Talking about a decent frame rate, we're not getting one right now. I think it's just because of all the rolling stock around Liberec. Because when we were looking north, we were having a totally fine frame rate. Yeah, let's change the carrier frequency back to 75 megahertz. So it's, yeah, I think 75 megahertz means it gets interfered with less, because 50 megahertz is the frequency for the power lines. Yeah, I love this route, like, genuinely. Like, this route absolutely is just amazingly gorgeous and beautiful. Like, the set, like... Alright. Yeah, I love all of the freight wagons and the different kinds of things that you can do. Like, this route is just mind-bogglingly good, especially since Vector Simulations were a new third-party developer. Like, there's occasionally a third-party developer whose work just blows everything previous to it out of the water. Like, first try. Like, Just Trains did that with their Blackpool branches route. Train Sim Germany did it with their Voslo G6 back in Train Sim World 2 with Reimer Austin. Sup, Maffa, how's driving trains going? It's going well, especially since I'm driving a Czech unit today. This is the České dráhy, or Czech Federal Railways Class 750. So, yeah, this unit is quite an interesting beast to drive. How are you doing, Adam? It's probably evening over there in the States. Yeah. I've been actually driving a lot of BeamNG Drive, actually, because, well, BeamNG just got updated to 0.39, which, new graphics engine, new vehicle, new night lighting, ton of new stuff. And yeah, it runs very nicely because it's actually going to be coming to the PlayStation later this year, so they've done a bunch of optimization for that. Yeah, come on. Easy does it. Don't wanna... Pretty good. It's 7:37 PM. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Bit of an early stop, but we're good. Wants us to sit in the other... Wait, what's... Oh, come on. Alright, reverse it off. Set you to full. Set you to cutout. There we go. Off. Instrument lights off. I think that's all. Just have to release the engine brake, locomotive brake, whatever it's called. Oh, and I have to switch the safety system off. There we go. The engine back through the engine room, which I absolutely love that they included, because so many locomotives in this game just don't have engine rooms. Capital formation. Oh, I forgot to remove the reverser from this end. There we go. There we go. Reverse to engine only. Put the locomotive brake on. And release the train brake. We know the drill at this point. LVZ system on. Radio back on. Yeah. Having to change ends each time is annoying. Cool train, pull 100 boxcars with it. I don't think this unit would be capable of that. It's not particularly powerful. Like, your American freight locomotives would be more than capable of doing that, but this thing's not particularly powerful, so I think 30 would be its upper maximum, but hey. It's still pretty powerful. Simplex is on. Yes, okay, right. Notch 2. Okay. Signals are good. Let's go. Yeah. Because this route doesn't have in-cab signaling system support, the vigilance just goes off constantly. Are you able to chain link 5 of those units and then add their pulling strength? I could in free roam. I could probably do that. It would take a bit of setup, but I could do it. But yeah, I don't want to end the scenario because at the in about 25 minutes I'll be finished with this section of the scenario, so I could do that, Adam, if you and give that a go. Yeah. I could chain link 5 of these together. The game would let me do that. Alright, I do have to be careful because this thing has a pretty flat front, it's still hard to gauge. Do what must be done. Ooh. Yes, I will do. Yeah, that's actually an interesting experiment idea. I probably will do that. So, easy does it. Yeah. Throttle to notch 1. Just enough to get us close enough to... Come on. Hello? Okay, now we're getting amps. Yeah, I just have to be careful. Oh, we're... I didn't even hear the clunk of us coupling up. Because, okay. Right, let's get out of the seat. Put the second man's seat to one side. Hop out. Yeah. It's a bit of a shame we can't couple this thing properly, but there is a unit that can allow us to do that. It's just we're not in that unit today. Not gonna lie, I wonder which would happen first if you continue to link train cabs. 1, you aren't able to pull anymore. 2, cover an entire track end to end with train. 3, PC crashes. I think my PC would be able to handle it, but I just think it would run at like 2 FPS. So let's just we will see. Oh, reverse it off, remove. And put the train brake to cutout, and lock the brakes. Engine brake off. Instrument lights off. Yeah, that's what I'm interested to find out, that's for sure. Right, engine room again. A bit of... Oh, I just heard the... Oh. Nah, I just dumped the brakes. I forgot to switch off the vigilance system and it just dumped the brake pressure on me. Oh, great. I just had an emergency brake application because I forgot to switch that system off. Alright. Hopefully I'm able to reset. Hopefully that doesn't cause any issues. Sit in driver's...
ve stanici Liberec na 20. koleji, pojedeš z 20. na Paherbek a poté na 24. a z 20. koleje na Paherbek posun dovolen.
Right, okay.
Na 20. koleji rozumím, z 20. na Paherbek posun dovolen a pak na 24.
Yeah, the thing about this being a scenario is we have proper radio calls, which is pretty cool. In timetable mode we actually don't have that, which is somewhat annoying. But, yeah. Right, turn the vigilance system on. Turn these ones at the back to off since we're now dragging a train. Reverser. Engine only. Radio on. Instrument lights on. The vibe of the controls looks like DCS Jet World of Trains. There are in many respects, yes, this is basically the DCS World of Train Sims. In other respects it isn't, because a lot of the trains are quite simplistic and aren't really operable, but there are a few locomotives like this one where it is properly expert level, like full simulation of basically everything. possible, which I absolutely adore. And there's trouble is there's only a few routes that let you do that. Right, beans. Here we get. Got some tanker wagons on the back. Yeah. I love this route because it's something different. It's the only Czech route in the game, and it's also the only it's also one of the only routes where with diesel branch line operations in Europe. So it's very fun to potter around this, shunting around, coupling up trains, decoupling trains. What's crazy is the people who pulled this off. This is their first time working in Unreal Engine. For these people, it was their first time working in Unreal Engine at all, and they managed to pull off a route which blows almost everything else in the game out of the water, which is pretty incredible. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Up the hill. Yeah. Yeah, I think it took the developers of this route like 2 years to pull this off. Something ridiculous like that. It's not my favorite route in the game. I think that honor would go to Thames Valley branches simply because of the Oh, I just put it to cutout by accident while still moving. Yeah, I have to be very careful not to put it in quick release, because if I put the brakes in quick release, it dumps the brake pressure after a certain amount of time, and the brakes just essentially lock up. So I have to be quite careful. Okay. Right, here we go. Release the engine brake. We also have a man on the ground helping us out with distance callouts, but I prefer doing it from external cam. So I know it's not realistic to do it like this, but hey, I prefer doing it from external cam. So yeah. I love the call out, the realistic radio call outs. So cool. This whole route is just amazing. Yeah. Also, if I forgot to mention it, I'm back in Japan now. If I forgot to mention that before. Alright, here we go. Oh, hello. Right, start slowing down. Don't want to go too fast. If you had a map that has a flat top and just a 70-degree offshoot down, I wonder how fast you could get the fastest train you have to go. Yeah, there are trains in this game. There are trains in this game capable of 200 plus miles an hour. There's not many routes where you can get them up to that velocity. Alright, easy does it. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, there is a modded route on the Trains and Community website where it is basically like that, Adam, but unfortunately, I've never able to get it to work because it was a mod, unfortunately. I do have a few mods running, but yeah. I just was never able to get it to work, unfortunately. Right.
Mašinka ve stanici Liberec na 24. koleji, pojedeš z 24. na Hrb, poté na 22. A z 24. na Pahrbek, posun dovolen.
Na 24. koleji rozumím, z 24. na Hrb, posun dovolen a pak na 22.
Yeah. Alright. Reverse it forward, please. Oh boy, we're rolling back. No! What was that? What happened? Oh no! And it doesn't give me the option to replay from checkpoint. No! Come on! What happened? It just like instantly derailed. What happened? Oh, balls. And now we have to restart it from the beginning. Guess it's time to do your experiment, Adam. Dang it! That's so annoying. Insert Vader. Meow. Yeah. Oh dear. I've never had that happen before. Just derailing on a flat stretch of track. Okay. Okay, let's see. If I want to do this easier, I could just... Hang on. If I want to do this easier, I could go to Formation Designer. What are all these doing here? Bump. Let's just add new temporary. I actually haven't used this feature in ages. Right, Formation Builder. Add official. So let's see. I want a... What is... Oh, okay, that's weird. Okay, so I want... green with a yellow stripe. Why not? Hello there? Oh, wow. Hello? Textures? Textures, where are you? Okay, it's just not loading the textures. Lovely. Alright. 750. Let's add a blue one. And then another green one. Let's add like 10 of them all together. What a high quality texture. Normally, as you can see, the textures were loading before, but now they're not. And I don't know why. Just Train Sim World being Train Sim World, I suppose. Sometimes it's just going to bork itself, and this is an occasion of it being absolutely borking itself. Okay, so if I copy all of you, green, red, yellow, and red, yellow, star, historical. So now we have 10 units. Maybe you had to load in first. It should have just loaded it in automatically. But yeah, I have no idea why it's not loading. Yeah, I have no idea either. As you can see before, the textures were just loading, but now I'm in the Formation Designer. No, it's just not loading. Guess it's just this game being this game. Okay, so what are the wagons? ZAE? Yes, here we go. Or is it called CDC? Ah, here we go. So here are the wagons that we get. Ruse, ES, what are the DAK wagons? Hang on, let's just go down all the way to the end. Yeah. It's just like, oh, it's these things. So the DAK wagons are the brake vans, weirdly. Okay. Let's just find a wagon. Let's just take the... I don't know, the Habins wagons. Here we go. So it's like a... Yeah. So this is what it looks like. And now we just copy it until we get... Now we just copy it until we get to the maximum. It'll take a moment, because it only lets me copy one at a time, but we will get there. Yeah, there is a maximum that we can do, but yeah. We'll just have to see if this even loads in at this point. Come on, buddy. Just have to do this a lot. This is a lot easier than setting it up, spawning them all in manually, because that would take a lot longer. Even doing this, yeah, this is the fastest way I can get all of these to do it. So, yeah, right, 40. That's 50. Nope, come on. Oh, come on. No, I don't want that. Yeah, we just do this until we hit the upper limit. Oh dear, this is going to crash my game. I bet you this crashes my game. If it's going to be anything crashing Train Sim World, it's going to be this. No, I don't want to replace it with a different type of wagon. That's 60. Come on. No, I keep hitting the replace button, which I don't want to do. There we go. Yeah, this is going to crash my game 100%. I'm going to try and spawn this in, and it's just going to go and just die. And Unreal Engine's going to be like, no, I can't handle this. Yeah. I imagine a console would have even more trouble with this than a computer would. Yeah. Also, Adam, if you've messaged me anything on Discord, I won't have been able to see it because my internet is currently completely broken and isn't showing... It isn't loading up certain websites. Like YouTube works and Twitch and things like that, but Discord is just refusing to load for me. And for some reason it's getting firewalled. And I don't know why. It's just so weird. Yeah. Just 10 to go, come on. Yeah, I figured that's why I was chatting here. Yeah, sorry about that, Adam. It's just my internet is just broken for some reason. It's just my router's just not up to scratch for some reason. Almost there, come on. It's taking longer to load each wagon, I've noticed. And there we go, we've hit the limit. Let's have a look at the stats. Oh, it's all showing excellent. 17,000 horsepower, 10 locomotives, 100 vehicles, total weight 3,100 tons. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, save changes, please. Is Joel having the same problems? Yes, he is. And it's not limited to a certain device. It's limited to, it's the router itself firewalling certain websites. And for some reason, VPNs aren't working either. And I don't know why. I need the training center. That's the only place where I'll be able to spawn it. So let's go down here. Let's go. Hello, Rival. How are you doing? For some reason, it's still advertising Steam Train Fest, even though that ended a while ago. Good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that be. Yeah, we're currently having to research that. Okay. Okay, so we want the 750. We want custom formations. Is it in here? Hello? Is it showing up? What? It's not showing up custom formations. Are you serious? Maybe I have to restart my game. Because it's showing up in the thing. Yeah, I think this formation might be breaking the game. Oh, I wonder where am I in Trainsim World? I was in Czechia, but then the Czech Republic, but then I derailed. So I've just been in the fictional training center to try out a experiment of Adam's. So yeah, I'm just going to restart the game real quick. I'm just going to restart the game just to see if that works. This has turned from trying to get scenarios done to what is the most bonkers formation we can do? Right, let's see if this is going to work. Game restart in progress. Still in the UK? I am not in the UK, I'm in Japan now. I know, I was traveling a lot of last week. Though I am recovering well from jet lag, and yeah, I'm not particularly jet lagged. I took a nap on the sofa yesterday, but I've been getting good sleep at night, so that's good. Yeah. I just seem to find the ability to sleep whenever I without I just seem to have the ability to switch pretty well across time zones, which is good. Yeah. Also, Adam, you'll be glad to know, I actually went to the Science Museum in Kensington in London a couple of weeks ago, and I actually got, since they have a Star Trek 60th anniversary exhibit going on right now, they have they have B4's head from Star Trek Nemesis, Zephram Cochrane's suit of clothes from Star Trek First Contact, the Red Angel suit from Star Trek Discovery, etc., etc. They had a Star Trek merchandise pop-up store, so I did purchase a couple of things. A Light and Sound Borg cube, and a Star Trek 60th anniversary baseball cap, because why not? Right, are you going to work this time? Let's see if this works. Adam says lucky. Yeah, I'm just glad I was able to go, because normally it's not exactly an area where I'd normally go, but hey. Yeah, it's still fun to go to the Science Museum. They have a bunch of space stuff. Even they're normally like the Apollo 9 splashdown capsule and things like that. So, okay, so 750. Are you going to show custom formations? You gotta be kidding me. I went to all this trouble to make a custom formation, and you're not going to show it in the system? Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's just not showing up. What? Come on! For goodness sake! Come on, man! That's absurd! Is it in liveries? No. Just go to custom formations and nothing. I'm sorry, Adam, but I went all to that effort of trying to... Oh, I still have one final thing which I can do. I have one final ace up my sleeve to try to fix that. I'm 95% going to be watching a My Summer Car, My Winter Car stream it. I'm not streaming that anymore. It just got too frustrating. I'm taking a break from both of those games, and I think I'm going to try to complete them off camera, because holy moly, it was so much more frustrating than I ever expected. Alright, so if I go Scenario Planner, let's see if I can do it here. So I want to create new. Let's just do it on the Antelope Valley line. Temporary. Start time, 1200. Off the rails, please. Add new service. Just call it 1. It's a freight passenger service. Set train as 750. I want creators. What? Yep. I'm sorry, Adam, but unfortunately... Yep, it's just not working. Try only doing 10 to 20. Yeah. Well, that'd be easy because those locomotives can pull that amount of carriages. I wanted to push the game. That's what I get for trying to have my own ideas. Ugh. Let's just go back. Okay, let's enough distractions. Let's get back and try and complete at least part 1 today. Ugh. That's so annoying. I try to get the game to work and ugh. So annoying. 100 was probably too many. Yeah, it just completely broke the game. It just completely broke the game. Oh, dear. Alright, yeah. Shunting before driving to turn off. I know, I know. Zoom the map out. Yeah, let's just try and do this scenario without breaking the game this time. Alright. This is the second restart today. Ugh. The sound effect for these doors opening isn't annoying in the slightest. Another YouTube stream is going to be streaming a game that I'll be in soon, so I'll leave you here. Have a good rest of your stream, Mappa. See you, Adam. Thank you for joining up, buddy. Much appreciated, mate. Set those to red, actually. Reverser to engine only. And then we have to hold this engine start button for like a minute. Right, yeah. I have to prime this thing for like a minute, so I'm going to be here for a little bit, just holding the engine start button. Yeah, like, Discord is just refusing to load for me. Why? Yeah. There we go. Oh, man. Such a beefy engine sound. Love it. Reverser off. Remove reverser. Release the handbrake. There we go. Put the second man seat back in. Oh. Breaker. Breaker. And then safety device air valve, which is in here. Oh, can't go that way? Okay. So loud! Crumbs. Right, there we go. Reverser. Unlock the brakes. Let main reservoir fill to 6 bar. Oh, okay, so it's there, I think. Just have to wait. Yeah, just have to wait until that fills up. There we go, 6 bar done. And then just put you in the release position. There we go. Release the handbrake on this side. There we go. Radio on. Just have to wait for the system to turn on. There we go, simplex on.
Ahoj, tady Riviera motorové mašinky v Liberci na koleji 10B. Potřeboval bych si jednat posun z koleje 10B na Pahrbeck.
Ahoj, tady výpravčí Liberec. Pojedeme z 10B do trati směr Chrastava za SE 32 a potom po 116. na 10. a tam se díl ve stavě po 3.
A já
Koleje 10B,
rozumím, z 10B za SE 32 a potom přes 10. na 116. Díky.
Alright. Reverse forward. LVZ on. Release engine brake. And give us some welly. Ugh, this is so annoying. Can't believe I'm going to have to go through all of this system again. Why? Oh yeah. Oh, set the signal lights around the wrong way. Yeah, the signal lights are currently around the wrong way. And I'd set the tail lights on. But yeah. See how often I'm having to cancel the vigilance? That is realistic, by the way. It's not. It's very annoying. It's apparently regulations. Regulation for Czech railways because we don't. This isn't an area with. This is not an area with in-cab signaling systems. It's very annoying. Trust me. Switch it off. Brakes to cut out. And lock. Reverser off. Remove reverser. Okay. Alright. Okay. I just have to do some light readjustment. Leave you on white, put you on white. There we go. Turn on the LPZ system. Beans. Right, nudge 3 should be enough. Yeah. Apparently it's shunting procedure to have white lights on at both ends when shunting around a yard. Yeah. I do like having a branding patch for the GWER stuff. Unfortunately, yeah. It's a bit unfortunate that we couldn't have branding in the base game, but apparently Train Simulator Classic developers struggled to get branding for GWER products, so yeah, it's not unheard of that they're annoying about licensing, but hey. This route is still one of the best of the game despite being unbranded. It is a very good route, this. Like, 10 out of 10 recommend, I would say. Despite the performance issues in areas with lots of rolling stock. It's just really, really annoying that... that we just have to do all of this again. Because of one glitch in the game. There's a class 843 with some coaches on the back. That's what we drove in the last stream. Also... Yeah. Oh, whoops. I just turned the wipers on. Wipers off, please. Thank you. Yeah. These units are actually pretty old. They were built back in the 70s, so... But they were rebuilt, basically rebuilt back in the 90s, so... Yeah, they're not exactly... Yeah, they're not exactly, spring chickens, though. I believe those two locomotives on the left are banking locomotives that we're taking as far as Germanice.
Tady signalista ze stavidla 3. Ahoj, pojedeme z 10. na Pahrbek a potom na 20. obsazenou.
Thank you, Ken. Oh, hello. Thank you, Benny CDN, for just subscribing. Thank you very much, sir. I forgot I had set that sound effect to Thomas's whistle. That's pretty funny. I forgot I had done that. Yeah, that formation I built just completely broke the game. Let's leave it on notch 1 just to maintain speed. Yeah. Frame rate's actually doing decently when they're not looking at all of that rolling stock. Yeah, if we move the throttle, it actually resets the vigilance system for us. Yeah, this locomotive brake is very effective, which I do like. Oh yeah, nailed that stop. Alright. Whoops, cut out, please. Alright. You're good on this end. No, I don't want the electric compartment door. Through the engine room again. This is just the first scenario we should get done today. And radio on. Here we go. Alright. So yeah, we couple up to these 3 tanker wagons on the left here, and then we're coupling up to that singular tanker wagon on the right. Easy does it. Yeah, this is a really enjoyable route, genuinely. Oh. Got it. And click spot. There we go. Usually takes a minute for these objectives to clear. Yeah, there we go. Sit in driver's seat at the other end. Yep. Set you through to cutout. And release you. There we go. Other end again. Yeah, I think I'm beginning to get the hang of how to play this scenario. And let's set the rear signal lights to off since we're...
Mašinka ve stanici Liberec na 20. koleji, pojedeš z 20. na Pahrbek a poté na 24. a z 20. koleje na Pahrbek posun dovolen.
Na 20. koleji rozumím, z 20. na Pahrbek posun dovolen a pak na 24.
Yeah, I do love the radio call-outs in this game. In these scenarios. LBZ system engaged. Notch 3, here we go. Look at that. Clag! Yes! Alright, here we go. Oh, whoops, I forgot I muted my mic. Hello, Leon Parsons. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're almost at the bit where I derailed last time, so I'm going to have to be extra careful. We are flying. Okay, that's a bit too fast. I do love how the TrackMan gives you a how many meters.
A ještě 40 metrů sunem, 30 metrů sunem, trochu zpomal, 10 metrů sunem, pomalu a trochu zpomal, dobrá.
That was pretty hard. That was a pretty hard impact. Hopefully that won't count against me. But hey. There we go. And now we have to be extra careful, because when I accidentally started going backward last time, it just unexpectedly derailed me. So I just have to be extra careful. that doesn't happen.
Mašinka ve stanici Liberec na 24. koleji, pojedeš z 24. na Hrb, poté na 22. A z 24. na Pahrbek posun dovolen.
Na 24. koleji rozumím, z 24. na Hrb posun dovolen a pak
Yeah.
22.
I did hear about the Tadami line being delayed at the absolute last second. Pretty terrible showing from ye olde Dovetail Games, I have to admit. Like, how does it take you until 2 hours before this preview stream before you notice something about the performance? But that's just Dovetail Games for you. That doesn't test games for you, I mean. Yeah, okay, we're now officially into unknown territory because, yeah, we've finished with... Yeah. Though, something did leak, though. Leon Parsons, if you go into the posts tab of my YouTube channel, I've shared a video from my buddy Josh. One of the Dovetail ambassadors accidentally posted a video on... someone accidentally posted, one of the ambassadors actually posted a video doing the route introductions and tutorials on the Tadami line, and my buddy Josh managed to get a copy of the video and re-upload it before it got taken down. So that means, yeah, we now have a decently detailed look at Tadami. Thank goodness. And someone said Train Sim World could keep the Tadami line. That was Train Sim Society, and yeah, a lot of people have been saying Running Train has been scratching their Japanese train itch, you know? But, yeah. But I would honestly disagree because, yeah, A, the Key Half 40 is an interesting unit. B, it's a real route rather than a fictional one. And, yeah, yeah, I'm still looking forward to Tadami. I'm looking forward to making a review on it. Alright, here we go. Couples of formation, 5 vehicles. So... Oh, it's those. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so we do... Thanks to that leaked video... thanks to that accidentally leaked video, we do have a decently detailed look at the Tadami line. So if you want to go have a look at that, it's a bit. I shared it in the community tab of my YouTube channel. So yeah, it's not exactly yeah, it's proving it. Of course, proves the old adage: if you once you upload something to the internet, it's always permanently on the internet, and you can't ever take it away, no matter how hard you try. Because there always will be a copy of it floating around somewhere. Yep.
120 metrů suneme. 100 metrů sunem. 80 metrů suneme.
Slowing down.
Suneme 60 metrů.
How many more sets of wagons are we going to have to get? Because, man.
Suneme na 30 metrů. A ještě 20 metrů sunem.
Just want to do it slowly.
Pomalu.
Yep, slow.
3 metry. 2 metry.
Got it. Yes! Come on. Alright. Whoops. Right, let's go get that objective complete. This is over. Gotcha.
Mašinka ve stanici Liberec na 22. koleji,
Oh, wow.
22. na Pahrbek a potom na 18.
Okay, so we still have two more sets of wagons to pick up.
Rozumím, z 22. na Pahrbek posun dovolen a potom na 18.
Yeah. Right. Beans. Watch that amateur gauge. Whoa, yee. Ooh. Might have to go a little bit into the red. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, hello. Uh-oh. Why is my stream monitoring stopped? Oh, hello. Now it's back. Okay. Yeah, my stream just temporarily froze. I don't know why. Come on, beans. Nice. Do have quite a long formation, I have to say. Proceed at restricted speed.
A máme posun dovolen.
Thank you. Get the camera back.
Posunuj. Suneme. Posunuj. Posunuj. Suneme. 300 metrů suneme.
Thank goodness this scenario is split into two parts, otherwise it would be quite annoying.
250 metrů suneme. A můžeš sunout
Yeah,
200
engine brake is
metrů.
becoming less and less effective as the train grows in size.
Suneme. 150 metrů sunem. A suneme 140 metrů.
Also, any American viewers, there's actually going to be something interesting happening in the skies above you pretty soon. Apparently, a SpaceX rocket is going to slam it into the moon in the next few
80 metrů
days.
suneme.
And apparently the people in North America will have the best views. So if you,
Suneme 60
so hopefully you
metrů.
can, you Americans shall have clear skies, in order to observe this unique event.
30 metrů sunem.
Looks like we've got some log wagons.
A ještě 20 metrů sunem.
Right.
15
Break.
metrů. 10 metrů sunem.
Yep, I know. Trying to be very careful.
Pomalu. 3 metry. 2 metry.
Now.
Najíždíš.
Oh, nice. Yes. Thank you. That was pretty dang good, if I do say so myself.
Liberci na koleji 18, pojedeme ještě jednou přes Pahrbek a na 16.
Já ti rozumím, ještě jednou na hrb a potom na 16. Díky.
Alright. Let's just make sure this camera's all the way at the back. Yeah, we now have a pretty hefty formation of wagons. What are these wagons? What are these wagons called again? Oh, it doesn't say. Here we go. Yeah. This thing accelerates so slowly when you have a lot of wagons on the back. Very annoying. I actually need to go get a glass of water. I'll be back in a minute. So, yeah. Hello! Right, I'm back. Right, easy does it. We don't want to over amp this thing, because that would be bad. Hi, sorry, I was hoping on the table. Oh, that's totally fine, Leon. Oh, I do want to do something, though, before I forget. Yeah. Also, if everyone saw, Running Train is getting a new update this month. With a brand new bit. Alright, I'm just having to go through my Discord. Oh, hello. Neuenberg Ingolstadt preview. I think. Yeah. Neuenberg Ingolstadt preview next Friday, August 7th at 7 p.m. British time. Very nice. That's a route that I might consider picking up if it's decent, but only on a sale. It's a bit too short for me. Let me see. Oh, Steam? A Japanese steamer, like, no joke, would be a great, like, would be awesome, since we don't have any in any train sims. Yeah. So I just want to... Yeah, I just want to quickly show... Oh, I do have to change something real quick, actually. Yeah, I want to... No, the German steam engine? Oh, right, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, there's new NPCs coming to Running Train. And... yeah, like, they look absolutely incredible, genuinely. Anyway. Yeah, like, the new NPCs in Running Train look incredible. Like, the amount of details, school uniforms, backpacks, masks, like, Rizu the dev, once again has gone above and beyond what was necessary in order to make it feel realistic. Anyway, yeah, the German steam locomotive is definitely interesting. The Deutsche Bundesbahn BR23. Neckartalbahn is definitely an interesting route concept. It's set in West Germany in 1974 and goes from Heidelberg to Neckarels. And we'll have the BR23 steam locomotive with improved steam physics, and the BR140 recycled from Stuttgart Heilbronn and will have but backdated. So presumably it'll have like a Ducey instead of PZB and things like that. Essentially, what I think it's going to be is like a Steam Nidatalbahn, which is like a Steam electrified Mittenwaldbahn, I mean, which is pretty cool. But yeah, personally, I'm not going to get Neckartalbahn until maybe it goes on a sale, just because I'm not that interested in German Steam. I might get Neuenburg Ingolstadt on a good sale because it looks as though we're getting a new variant of the Intercity Sturwagen cab car that the Expert 101 from the Expert 101 package. So, yeah. I do hope to get Neuenburg Ingolstadt at some point. It's just if you get if you drive the route in an ICE 3, because you could do 300 kilometers an hour, you'd cover the entire route in half an hour, and that's just too short in this day and age. Like, we need like longer route. Like, it's just too short. Same goes for the Lisbon Setúbal route that Virtua Via 360 are making. Nice. Yeah, we have a pretty dang long train now, I have to say. Alright, is this the last formation we're coupling to? Oh. Okay, so this first part of the scenario, if they're Japanese people, more than Algeria. Yeah, I think it would. Longer, yeah. I would... Like, I'm definitely interested in... Yeah. Like, I'm looking... Yeah, like, Neuenburg, Ingolstadt, and Lisbon Setúbal I'll probably pick up on sale. But, yeah. Yeah. The fact that we're also in running train, as well as getting the NPCs and optimizations this month, eventually we are going to be getting Japanese freight. There is a... Rizu shared a while back, shared a picture of a JR intermodal spine wagon that we're getting in running train. We don't know what kind of freight locomotive we're getting yet, but holy moly, the fact that we're getting JR freight, like, come on, get in, like, absolutely get in. Come on, slow down, bud. Yeah, we're going to lose some points for that. Oh well. Yeah, like get in. We already have not one but two of my local units in running train, and now that we're getting a freight locomotive and freight cars, like, come on, that's awesome. Like that, like, in my opinion, running train can only go up. It started off on an amazingly good footing, and the fact that we're getting even more stuff, like, and we're getting freight, we're getting more tracking, more track, it's just, it's incredible, like, what Rizu is doing with the game. Mind you, I am still looking forward to the Tadami line, because it's a different kind of operation to what we get in running train. Okay, this is the last set of wagons we're coupling up to. Last set of wagons we're coupling up to. Like, like, come on. Like, running train is a lot better than Train Sim World, empirically. Thank you. Alright. Let's go couple those wagons up. To walk down there would be annoying, so... Yeah, we've now got the whole train together, complete with banking engines. Done. Reverse off. Fill brake pipe before testing brakes. How do I fill the brake? Guess I just put it in quick release? Temporarily? There we go. What do you mean by fill the brake pipe? Oh no. Or do I maybe I have to put it to emergency? Cut out? Put the brake pipes to 0 bar. If you hear the cicadas going mental in the background, I have to have my windows open because it's very hot here in my recording room, and it's like a humid, sticky heat. Come on, buddy. I filled the brake pipes. What do you want what more do you want from me? Hang on. I think I'll have to look up a tutorial for this. TFW, a bit of shunting scenario. Means I have to temporarily switch off the desktop audio so I don't get copyrighted. Videos. Pause the game. Here we go. Yeah, Leon. Oh, here we go. I see it. Alright, here we go. I found a tutorial for it. Same bloke who... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here we go. Sorry, had to sneeze. So I have to fill the brake pipe. Where did he put the brakes? Puts them in release. Oh, and then he holds BS to linear overcharge. Okay, I think I know what to do. There we go. Lower brake pressure to apply brakes at least 4.5 bar and wait for 2 minutes. Oh, wow. Okay. Two minutes. Okay. Need 4.5 bar. Okay, let's apply it a long way. There we go. So now we have to wait for 2 minutes. That passenger train. Oh, that passenger train's gone. Okay. Alright, now we have to wait for 2 minutes. So, hey ho. We just have to wait for that to finish. Now we just gotta wait. Probably take the opportunity to do some admin stuff while I'm here. Just... Okay. Oh, release the brakes and wait for 2 minutes. Oh gosh. Let's just leave the engine brake on, just to hold us. Really? The Taiwanese got a N700S? Oh, good choice on their part. The N700S is a bloody good piece of machinery. Alright, so... Ooh, let's have a look at it. Ooh! Yes! Very nice. So... I'll just show you real quick for the people on YouTube. Here is the new N700S as used by the Taiwanese National Railways. Very nice. That looks so good. That does look really, really good. Has it been 2 minutes yet? So good, now I have to wait. Alright, there we go. Now I have to wait 2 minutes. Come on, we have to be close to the end, right? Yeah, we are. It's really annoying. So yeah, here's the locomotives at the end that we'll use. The Dr. Yellow. Dr. Yellow is also a good one. Come on, buddy. I've released the brakes. Okay, I have about another 40 seconds. Come on, Vigilance. I have to wait until 17, 16, and 17 seconds in order to see if it counts or not. Yeah, I just have to click the Vigilance every so often. So rapid that I have to click this. There we go. 2, 1. Hello? Put you in BS2 linear overcharge again. Oh, the brakes are released. There's a new Dr. Wait a minute, there's a new Dr. Yellow? Shut you off. I just know if the Wait a minute, the Dr. Yellow is gone? Wait a minute, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, I'm having a look in the... No! Dr. Yellow is gone? No! 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 That was one of my favorite trains in the world, and I never got to see it. No! 24 years. So what's going to be replacing it? So yeah. Yeah. Why aren't you completing this objective? I already waited for 2 minutes. Why aren't you releasing? Why isn't this finish? Yeah, that's... Come on. Why aren't you releasing? Why aren't you counting the brakes as being released? Yeah, the brakes are released, and yet... I think I'm going to have to go find that tutorial again. Oh... I'm so sad. Dr. Yellow is gone. I never got to see that in real life. That's such a massive shame. What's going to be replacing it, though? That's going to be interesting. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Yeah? Yeah. We just left the brakes released. Wait a minute, he left the engine brake on. Okay. 17, okay. Alright. So now I just have to leave this for 2 minutes with the engine brake applied, like he did. Yeah, he left the engine brake on, I think. No, he didn't. He left it off. If this objective is broken and I've just done this whole scenario for nothing, I'm going to be so mad. Like, come on. Come on. Just... Yeah. The brakes are fully released, so... Okay, we'll find out in about 30 seconds. Wish it could actually had like a timer telling you down when the brakes are actually released. Because this is really beginning to get on my nerves. Also, something to note, if we go over here, and we have a look at this little depot here, note these doors. You can open them. It's called Dr. S. Hang on. Placed Dr. Yellow. How cool is that? Yeah, it's like this objective is just not... Oh! Okay, so yeah, N700S units will take it over. Like, I've got the brakes fully released! What do you want from me? Okay, he had the reverser in forward. Yeah, yeah. I believe this is the only route which has depot doors that can go up and down. Why? Okay, so he had the reverser forward. Come on. This is ridiculous. I've done everything. What else do you want from me? Okay. I'm fed up. I'm going to save the game. Apply. And hello, Toppy. Save the game. Back to the main menu. Yeah, like, why is this scenario just unnecessarily difficult? I'll probably end after this scenario. Just because after I finish the scenario, I'll probably end the stream because, yeah, this has taken far longer than I anticipated. It said it would only take 50 minutes. It's not, it's taken me almost 2 hours. And all I've done is shunt some wagons around Liberec and derail a train and try to make a stupid formation that turned out to not work after all. But hey, yeah, I'm just so sad. Dr. Yellow is gone. Like, come on. Like that's just so sad. Why? Why did Dr. Yellow have to go? And I'm even sadder that I wasn't able to see it in real life. You going to actually work or no? The brakes are released. Yeah, this scenario is just like, really just a pain in the rear end. Like, talk about making it unnecessarily difficult. Whoa, those trees are going bananas. Jeez. Maybe because the train is old. No, all of these wagons and units are supposed to work together seamlessly because they're all included with the route. Like, come on. Work. If this objective's broken, I'm going to lose my mind. Lose my mind, I tell you. Like, what am I doing wrong? Like, come on. That's your. Okay, I'll just slam you in quick release for 2 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, I am getting annoyed. This is really annoying. I've been struggling to do this scenario for almost 2 hours. Oh, yeah. The ends. Yeah. From what I've read, the N700S units already in service will have, will get the equipment necessary to still run stuff. So yeah, like trains that carry passengers will be getting the equipment necessary to inspect the track, and there won't be, unfortunately, there won't be any dedicated inspection trains anymore, which is a huge shame. Okay. You have about 40 seconds to see if holding the brakes in quick release actually work. Yeah, I'm not worrying about it. Actually, I actually want to find out something. There's a one based on the E3 series that does the inspection on the JR East section of line. East I-923 series, I think it's called. I haven't seen it myself, but yeah. It's used for inspections. It's a class E926 Shinkansen. Yeah, it's called the East-I, and it's a class E926. So, I can show it, real quick. Here it is. That's the East I-926, E926 series. It's based on the E3. And this is what does the inspection on my local bullet train line. I haven't seen it myself, and I want to at some point. But yeah, that's what it's for. I'm really getting annoyed at this point. Wait! Yes! It completed! Oh, thank heavens. Okay. Train number 57589. Nice. Yes! Only a gold medal. What? Oh, come on. Oh well. At least we did it. Alright. I'll probably be all for the stream today, viewers. Yeah. Well, I will be back tomorrow, though, for part 2 of this scenario. Yeah. And I'll also be in... I'll also be on the... What route will I be on? I'll also be on the... What route is that? Come on, where are you? I'll also be on the Mittenwaldbahn as well. Let's see, Mastery, let's just check to see if I've done that. Liberec, Stara, Paka, yep, just one to go. So let's check. No, that's not it. Bit of shunting part 1. Drives a coupled freight train for Liberec to Turnov. Yeah. That was a difficult scenario, I have to say. So yeah, that'll be all for this stream, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the next scenario. Goodbye.